In 1904, in a small apartment in Cairo, Aleister Crowley experienced what he claimed was a supernatural encounter that would forever alter the course of modern occultism. For 3 days, he transcribed the Book of the Law, supposedly dictated by a non-human intelligence. This moment marked the transformation of Edward Alexander Crowley, the rebellious son of Plymouth Brethren parents, into the infamous occultist who would declare himself the Great Beast 666. Born into Victorian-era privilege, Crowley's journey from Cambridge scholar to self-proclaimed prophet reveals a mind perpetually torn between intellectual brilliance and destructive obsession. His early years were shaped by the death of his father when he was 11, a trauma that sparked his lifelong rebellion against conventional Christianity and launched his quest for hidden knowledge. Crowley's psychological landscape was a labyrinth of contradictions. A gifted poet and mountaineer, he channeled his creative energy into developing thelemic, his own philosophical religious system. The central tenet, "Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law," reflected both his commitment to individual freedom and his struggle with societal constraints. His transformation accelerated through the Golden Dawn, where ceremonial magic met psychological exploration. Crowley's approach was revolutionary. He treated mystical practices as scientific experiments, meticulously documenting his experiences with sex magic, meditation, and consciousness-altering substances. This systematic approach to spirituality would influence generations of seekers. Yet beneath the theatrical persona of the wickedest man in the world lay a complex individual grappling with fundamental questions of existence. His Abbey of Thelema in Sicily became both a laboratory for spiritual experiments and a mirror of his inner chaos. Here, art, sexuality and ritual merged in ways that scandalized society but pioneered concepts later embraced by the counterculture movement. Crowley's legacy echoes through modern culture like a persistent whisper. His influence spans from the pages of occult literature to the artwork on Beatles albums. He pioneered the integration of Eastern mysticism with Western esoteric traditions, predating the New Age movement by decades. His psychological insights into ritual and symbolism influenced figures from Timothy Leary to Kenneth Anger. Today, Crowley remains an enigma prophet or charlatan, genius or madman. Perhaps his greatest achievement was demonstrating how thin the line between these categories can be. His life poses essential questions about the nature of belief, the limits of conventional morality, and humanity's eternal quest to pierce the veil of ordinary reality. In the end, Aleister Crowley embodied the eternal struggle between order and chaos, reason and mysticism, societal norms and individual will. His journey reminds us that the most profound transformations often occur in the shadows between these opposing forces, where reality itself begins to unravel.